welcome to this video on importance of newspaper. The beginning of mornings is incomplete without the daily newspaper. It has become a habit to be reading newspaper with the morning tea or coffee. The main conveyor of news is newspaper. Though there are many other sources of news like magazines and books and print media, radio and television channels and internet connections and electronic media, words of mouth and telephone and wireless communication, etc., no other source ever could come near the newspaper in importance. Today, the major dailies employ correspondents to collect news from all over the place and also from agencies. They write about any and every event happening at all corners of the world. The reason for this is the width, breadth, and depth of the news provided by the newspaper, its low cost, and the ease of providing the news at our leisure and comfort as many times as we desire. It caters to the taste of all kinds of people. A newspaper gives you latest news about the national and international events. It has different pages for businessmen, sports lovers, women, children, etc. For businessmen, there are advertisements. The unemployed people can look for vacancies. There is a sports page for the lovers of sports. There are matrimonial columns for the unmarried people. Reading newspaper every day is must for both students and adults for growth and enlightenment, irrespective of the class or field of their life. For reading newspaper every day is highly educational and an important informal education in that one can ignore this important function of the life at own peril. The readers get the knowledge of any and every activity happening in and around the area. Newspapers are a mirror of public opinion too. Through their columns, the public can present their views on subjects of national and international issues. Letters to the editor is one very important part of a newspaper. A modern-day paper has done miraculous activity in recent years and shown that even in the age of internet and news portal, the radio and television, newspaper can still change the life, the thought, and the mind of the society. They can still help in creating a common opinion and work as a corporate social responsible tool and fight for justice if needed. They can change the government or help in punishing a criminal by simply acquiring public support and demanding justice. This is one of the major tools of democracy.
Reading newspapers provides a wide-ranging benefit for everyone in general, but especially for the students. They remain the most invaluable source of news and information despite the onslaught of the electronic media. First and foremost, all the students do not have an access to personal computers and the internet, but the newspapers reach everyone. Lots of information encompassing current affairs, politics, science and technology, etc. can be received anywhere at any time of the day through newspapers. Important data, timetables, advertisements, courses, and career options for students appear in newspapers. Reading newspapers automatically enhances one's language skills. News articles and items written by learned and intelligent people who know their usage of language provide a very valuable guidance regarding the style and content. Precision and meticulous use of words and expression comes naturally to them. One can imbibe these qualities easily by paying attention while going through the articles and items in newspapers. One can sharpen one's communication skills by reading newspapers regularly at an appointed time. Newspapers are a treasure trove of information for students preparing for competitions and contests. Knowledge coupled with good expression sets the stage for success in any examination. Now we'll see as to what you should avoid. It's an art to source useful information from newspapers, as all the information may not be of use to a particular reader. Avoid going through unnecessary advertisements. Avoid political news of lesser importance which can mislead the youth. Students are short of time and should therefore avoid gossip columns and crime news which is of no immediate concern to them. How to get the best out of newspapers? A quick and careful scan of the newspaper gives a clear idea as to what to read and what to ignore. One should also quickly identify the items and articles of utmost importance. they can be read carefully, while the other contents can wait to be read if the time permits. It's a good idea to keep a pen and scissors handy. One should clearly mark and underline anything of interest so that it can be read later with greater focus and attention. Scissors can be used to cut the clippings of importance which can be stored in a file. Many a time, vital information is lost because a cutting was not obtained immediately. Mark new words and expressions which are used frequently. One should not shy away from using a dictionary if the meaning of any word is not clear to one's mind. The articles on the editorial page are highly recommended, and one must make a habit of reading these carefully for the content and style. Conclusion. To sum up, we can say that reading newspapers regularly is an extremely gainful activity for the students. It's a treasure trove that renews its wealth every day before it is on our doorsteps.